So we're now being joined live from London by Sabastien Ordonez. He's a senior program officer from War on Want, which is part of the Stop Trump Coalition. Hello, Sebastian. Thank you so much for joining us. So this is the first of the protests against the visit of Donald Trump. Some of them are underway and several more are planned, including in Scotland, actually. So tell us who's involved and what we can expect from these protests.
Hi there, Sony. Yeah, thank you. So the Carnival of Resistance is going to bring together over 100,000 people up and down the country that are going to be protesting against the policies and the politics that the United States president represents. You know, it's a politics that is literally turning back the clock towards some of the most darkest moments of our history. You know, it's creating a fertile ground for inequality, for the climate crisis, for racist scapegoating, and undermining our human rights.
Now, Sebastian, talk to me about your organization, the War on Want. Why are they involved in these protests?
So War on Want is an anti-poverty charity that believes in human rights and believes in global justice. And what we're doing is attempting to send a clear message that the UK government shouldn't be normalizing the politics of hate, which is targeting women, migrant communities, Muslims, communities of color. And actually what we're saying is the so-called special relationship between the US and the UK should be founded on the solidarity that there exists between all of those communities that stand up to hate and stand up for global justice in the US, in the UK, and around the world.
Now, tell me, the U.S. president has had a very tense meeting with European leaders at the NATO summit, and the British government is in turmoil over Brexit. So what do you think the political impact of Trump's visit, especially for your Prime Minister Theresa May?
I think part of the discussions that Theresa May will be having with Donald Trump is about a possible US-UK trade deal after Brexit. But we know that this type of trade deal will essentially end up ripping apart our human rights, our healthcare, and the environmental protections that may leave public services like the NHS under real threat. We know the impact, the massive impact that these type of trade policies have had on communities and workers and on the environment in the global south. So it should be clear to the UK government that promoting this type of trade deal will have a really negative impact for communities in the UK also.
So, Sebastian, I'm not sure if you're seeing our screen, but we have live pictures of some of the protests that are taking on right now. What are your plans for today? When are you heading out?
So we're collecting our energies and making sure that everything is ready for tomorrow, which will be the biggest of the protest. But as you can see from the images there.
Oh. Okay. Are we hearing Sebastian? No, we've lost him. So we're probably going to try and connect with Sebastian a little later. But he gave us a very good look at the protests in London and what his organization War on Want wants to achieve.